welcome back to the channel. Yes, I am driving another van and I'm heading off into the country. Luckily this time I'm not going up to Liverpool. I'm going down south to the south coast, West Sussex, to go and collect another bike. Yes folks, I have got the disease. I've got the hoarding disease. No, in all seriousness, this is a special bike which I couldn't not purchase. They come up so rarely. It's a AJS big twin, they call them, from 1938. I believe there are about 17 of them in the UK, probably less than the Brough Superiors. I don't know how many there are globally, but my shall I say, my dealer, vintage dealer who lives in France, who sold me the Norton, the very early Norton, contacted me when I was on my way back from Paris and said to me, look, I think I should take this seriously and go and have a look at it. I did have a look at it. I have met the owners. One of the reasons the bike is such an attraction is that it was owned by one chap since 1965, and then previously had about 2 or 3 owners up until that point, so it was about 26 years old when he bought it. The main reason why this is a good thing is that, generally speaking, the owners of the motorcycle have a history of where it's been, what's happened to it, etc. Now the old man had died subsequently, but the son is selling it on his behalf. It's a very private sale. It's hard for him to let go. He remembers going on holiday with it in the 60s, because in those days in England it was very difficult to own a car. So these were sidecar motorcycles, which massive horsepower in those days, 9.9 horsepower for 1,000 cc's. Just shows you how inefficient those engines were. But still, those engines actually were imported into the Brough Superiour SS80s, which are a much more expensive motorcycle than the AJS by some margin. So I'm very delighted to become a custodian of this motorcycle through its next part of its life. It really deserves a good cleanup and a perfect restoration, which is why I'm so excited about doing it. So when we get there, I'll show you the bike, and you can join us in loading this thing up with a sidecar, so I hope it fits in the van, and I'll see you there. Thing of beauty. The sidecar is available for anyone who would want it. It's free. It's a good and a sad day for you today.
It is, very much so. I mean, I'm pleased the bike's going to a good home, but it's been in the family for all these years.
65, wasn't it?
1965, yeah.
And you remember going on holiday in this?
Well, certainly going on trips to various places, you know.
I mean, the health and safety, this is amazing. I mean, you've got some timber there for your legs in case you get crushed.
This was made before health and safety was invented.
He's a little elf, isn't he? And Bob, you've been looking after it for how many years?
For many years, but I remember it right back from 1974.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I thought, I want one.
Yeah, the primary case.
Yeah, because normally they get a bit dinged on the side, don't they?
They do. This one, he was absolutely outraged because it was made in India. back in the early 1970s. This is all stuff which happens to be in the sidecar and be here and be related to the bike.
Right.
So just bits and pieces there.
Cool.
Something in there.
We'll finally go. It doesn't start, and then you'll open. It's that little brass thing.
Do you remember? No, it's too early for you. I remember these when I was a kid. Chocolates, matchmakers.
Really?
The
bushes and
the
stuff
box
in
is
there.
probably more valuable
Is that
than
a
the
petrol?
contents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some gaskets, engine gaskets, all kinds.
Oh, look at those,
for the
yes.
engine. These appear to be
Those
all
are rockets.
brand new cables.
Oh, really?
They mostly look new. I wouldn't like to hesitate which is which.
I'd say that was the rear.
Rear.
Yeah, they look well used, but never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Might be useful.
Perfect.
And valve springs.
Oh, yes.
Because I don't know, but what we do suspect. Well, possibility there could be a stuck valve or something. These are all used, of course. I've no idea what they are.
Okay.
There's a sprocket there. It's all AJS related, and it's what my father had. That seems to be a new throttle valve. Because I
Okay.
can't imagine why my father would have brought it unless he thought it was good to have a spare. 6 and 4.
6 and 4.
What's 6 and 4 mean?
What's this?
6 shillings and 4 pennies?
Yeah, I think that's
6
it.
shillings and 4
Yeah.
pennies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you think we're gonna get that in that? You said it was 160.
160. Yeah. I mean, that's with the wheel turned like that.
Oh, that's
getting in,
Yeah.
Is
getting through the doors. I think. And what about a ramp?
I've got the ramp in there. Yeah. Oh, come on! I've done this once
Sure
or
you
twice
have,
before.
Yeah, smile.
Paul, you used to being inside the sidecar. You weren't probably allowed to
I
ride
am
it.
not going inside.
All right, she's in. She's in, and Paul is out. Shame. The bolts.
They could go in the tray which is under the bike.
And hold it down.
Hold it down, yeah.
Okay, I've arrived back now. You can see I'm on my own today, so I've got to try and get this off, and I'm going to feed it into the building somehow. But all travelled fine. I was nervous, my back is quite stiff because I went through some very small, narrow, windy country lanes, which didn't do well for my nerves, but so be it. And now I just got to get the bike down in one piece without anything happening.